We are under the bright lights tonight as MLB Network welcomes you to this presentation of Major League Baseball. It's the home opener of this new season between the Chicago Cubs and the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. Here's Javier Baez. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Leading off tonight for the Cubs. Center fielder Javier Baez.
And the first pitch of the ball game here is taken for a called strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit weakly back to the mound. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And the throw won't be in time as he'll be able to beat out the recovery throw at first.
Batting second.
Here's Jason Hayward now. Not the shiniest of batting average as he comes in hitting down in the 220s for the year. Curveball that time, not even close. 1-0 count. Here it is. 2-0.
When hitters are able to lay off curveballs and get themselves into good counts because of it, you're in pretty big trouble as a pitcher. A lot of guys rely on their opponents offering at that pitch, even when it's not in a good location to hit.
Fastball is looked at for strike two. Grounded up the first baseline. The tag, and he is out on the first, and a big ground ball there as they turn the double play on Hayward. Striding in, Chris Bryant. He enters play hitting down in the 240s for the year. Hit the other way out toward right field. Zimmer has it in his tracks. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. In is Gerardo Parra. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Left fielder Gerardo.
Grounded to first. Rizzo is there. He'll take it to the bag himself, and the leadoff man is gone here to start the home first. In now is Andrelton Simmons. He's hitting in the 270s on the season coming into this one. Into the windup and the pitch. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike one.
That pitch right there just locked him up. A curveball that doesn't break, a little front door curveball. You're looking for it to go back out over the plate, and it doesn't. It just locks you up as a hitter.
Well hit to right, but a foul ball. Set to deal on a ball and two strikes. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball two. Pitch on the way. Lifted in the air to center field. Here's Baez to make the catch, and that becomes out number two. Digging in, Mike Trout. No one aboard for him, and two gone here in the first. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a good swing there as this is deep down the line in right, but this is going to wind up out of play. Bases are empty here with two men out. Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Line drive to center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. He has success with two out, and the bottom of the first stays moving. Into the box now, Bradley Zimmer. First at bat for him in this one, and he's got that average up over the 300 mark for the year. Fastball in there for a called strike. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Hit out towards second. Zobrist is there. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Anthony Rizzo stands in now, and he is proving to be something of a non-threat with a bat in his hands this year. The average isn't pretty. He'll start the second with a curveball that's taken here for ball one. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
3-0 now. 3-0 pitch on its way. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
Well, he made a nice adjustment. That was a nice pitch right there, 3-0. Now puts the count 3-1. That was the same pitch he threw 2-0 and missed on it and got the ball called. That ball's right down the middle, and this guy's hitting in the middle of your order, and he wasn't able to hit it. That's how nasty his slider is. Here it is. You still can't hit it.
In now, Ben Zobrist. On the season, he's hitting just over 290 coming into action here. First pitch coming. Here it is. A breaking ball taken on the inner corner.
That's pretty good break right there. Breaking all the way across the zone. Now, it's a little dangerous. He gets to see that ball a long time. But, man, that's a nasty snap-dragon hook right there.
A step on the bag for one. On to first. Not in time as he just hits the bag ahead of the throw.
Left fielder, Matt Kemp.
A ground ball to third, and they could get two. The second for one. On to first, and that's 2 innings and 2 double plays they've hit into so far as the inning is over. Striding into the box, C.J. Cron. He's hitting just above the banner 300 mark on the season coming into this one. And that misses inside 1-0.
1 ball, no strike.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1. Digging in the switch hitter, Cesar Hernandez. He's got that average up near the 340 mark to start play, so he's liable to have an impact in this one as well. Slapped hard the opposite way, but pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out. Stepping up now, Martin Maldonado, hitting just a bit over the Mendoza line on the year. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1.
Well, he's just 2 outs into his major league debut on the mound, and so far he doesn't seem nervous or like he's trying to do too much. That's easier said than done.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a little tapper. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. Here's Addison Russell hitting right at the 1-for-4 pace with a .250 batting average for the season. First delivery to him on the way. Drilled down the line. And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard. The throw into second. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out. Into the box now, Alex Avila. The average for him entering play, not far north of 200 from the stretch. Swing and a high pop-up back onto the outfield grass now. Escobar is there for it. 1 away. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. First pitch on its way. Takes a knee-high fastball. 1 out and a runner on second base. Now a curveball ripped down the left field line. That's a fair ball. Russell rounds the corner and is headed home. And the run will score as the Cubs strike first to lead it 1-0. Digging in to try it again, Javier Baez.
Javier Baez.
First pitch of the at-bat. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Simmons to his left. He's there. Throw gets him. 2 down. Striding in once. 0-for-1 for him here in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Trout has a read on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Now at the plate, Luis Valbuena. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Designated hitter, Luis
Into the windup
Valbuena.
and the pitch. And the changeup is way low that time.
1-0.
Here it comes, 1-0. Hard hit ball to second. There to play it is Zobrist, and he will whip this one over to first in time for the out. Stepping into the box, Yunel Escobar. And the average isn't pretty, down into the roaring 220s to begin the ball game. Line to the right side. Hayward is there, 2 down. Stepping in, Gerardo Parra. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First offering on its way. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
He couldn't quite catch up to that one. He needs to get his foot down and see the fastball out of his hand.
And he lays off for ball 1. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. Oh, it wanted that one, but it misses for ball 3.
This is good patience here to work at the 3-1, especially after 2 quick outs to start the inning. Even if you don't end up getting a hit or drawing a walk, at least you're making the guy work.
And the right fielder is there to make the catch, and the inning is over. Here's Chris Bryant now. He's 0 for 1 thus
Leading
far.
out for the Cubs, third baseman, Chris Bryant.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Boy, that's just about in the catcher's glove there. It's 0-2.
Now on 0-2, I don't think we're going to see any more hittable fastballs. If we see one at all, it'll probably be extended out of the zone, or at least that'll be the intent.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Anthony Rizzo. Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Here we are in the middle innings, Matt, and he's over 80% first pitch strikes on hitters. You wonder why he's dominating right now. That's a great ratio. Getting ahead and getting them out.
Here's Ben Zobrist now. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First delivery to him on the way. Takes a good curveball at the knees. Set to deliver the 0-1. Now a ball hit in the air, but in play perhaps down the line. Parra is over now, and he puts this one away in foul territory, and there are 2 men out. So here's Matt Kemp now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Matt Kemp.
He's set, and the pitch. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Moving under it, Parra, and the inning is over. Now at the plate, Andrelton Simmons. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Andrelton.
Here comes the first pitch. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Ball 1.
That's an interesting pitch right there. Let's see if that throws him off a little bit. He's been on a pretty good roll. He can't let it upset him. Just get back in the groove right here.
Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Grounded down the third baseline. And another foul ball.
Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you foul it off.
Now a swing and a deep drive to left, and it ain't coming back. Looking up is Contreras. That one is out of here. This game is tied. Digging in for his second at bat, Mike Trout. He reached on a single in his first try. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball one. Here's Trout waiting on the 1-1. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night. Ready for another chance. Bradley Zimmer.
Bradley Zimmer.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Here it comes. 1-0. 2-0.
Matt, this is where that guy on first base is distracting the pitcher. I guarantee you, he's down 2-0. He's not focused on the hitter. This is where you get hurt. I love it when a guy on first can run.
There's one.
Yep, he made it.
Digging in now, C.J. Cron. One in, one out, and one on here in the inning. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. He takes strike three called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are two away.
Now batting.
Digging in, Cesar Hernandez. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. And that's in there for strike one. Runner aboard at first here with two gone in a 1-1 ball game. And low, it's a ball and a strike.
1-1.
Outside, 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And the pitch on 2-1. Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1. He's set. Here's the 3-1. Here's a hard hit ball ripped down the first base line. And Rizzo won't get to this one. It's a fair ball. So now they'll have two men in scoring position following the 2-out double. And on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now at second. At the plate, Martin Maldonado. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball one. The 1-0 delivery. Squared that one up just a little late. Hoping to limit the damage. Here's the pitch. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Swing and a miss at one in the dirt. And the throw to first ends the inning. Standing in, Addison Russell. He'll start things out against Garrett Richards as we get the inning underway. Into the windup and the pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Yeah, it really does, Matt, but this offense isn't helping him too much. It sort of feels like the next team to score is going to win this thing.
Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1-2.
So he threw the slider darting away to him 2 times in a row. Now I don't think he'll go for it again. I'm looking for something hard inside on this pitch.
He froze him on the fastball there. Addison Russell is retired to kick off the inning. Pitch on its way to Avila. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike one. 0-1, here it comes. And he misses with it, 1-1.
Hey, that's not a bad pitch right there. That two-seamer moving away from a left-handed hitter. Didn't get the strike, but I like the idea behind the pitch.
And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. Swing and a liner, but foul. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Weak chopper up the line, but that one rolls foul. Again, a 1-2. This is pulled into right, but this will hang just long enough for him to run it down in shallow right for the second out. stepping in, Wilson Contreras. An RBI double is what he was credited with his first time around. Line drive to left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Here's Luis Valbuena now. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Leading off for the Halos, designated hitter, Luis
First
Valbuena.
pitch on its way. Drilled to the right side. And that is through into right field for a single. Standing in, Yunel Escobar comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. And that's taken for strike one. From the belt, kicks and deals. Slider, and that's in there for strike two.
91-mile-an-hour slider. Man alive, there's not many people that throw that one right there. That is an elite group right there. I would throw that pitch every time.
Well, this is an approach we've seen him use effectively lately. Set up the inside and then get him out with pitches away. Looked like he was trying to work in a front door curveball there, but it seemed like it popped out of his hand a little early, causing it to miss inside.
Therefore, it is Hayward now, one away. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. In is Gerardo Parra. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Well, I'm not big on the first pitch changeup, but right there I liked it. He got out front of the swing, and now you got a strike.
This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now, 0-2. Now a fastball here that'll wisely lay off, and it's 1-2. Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball two. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Line towards center field. Here's Baez to make the catch, and that becomes out number 2. In now is Andrelton Simmons. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss on a nice biting slider. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Hit to short. Gloved by Russell. And a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. Ready for another shot now. Javier Baez. He'll go to work trying to do something about breaking this 1-1 tie. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the sixth.
Jason Hayward.
Jason Hayward is in for the third time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1.
Boy, not a good swing there. That was really ugly. Anytime you can make a hitter look like that, you've done something special.
Did it look to you like he was guessing on the pitch?
Oh, certainly it had to be, Matt, but if he was, he obviously wasn't looking for that pitch.
Ready for another chance? Chris Bryant. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Swing and a liner. But this will be a foul ball. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. And there's ball one.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
And they'll have runners at the corners following the one-out single. Riding in once again, Anthony Rizzo. He singled his last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a ball hit pretty well to the left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. 1 run, 6 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
With 2 strikes and the runners at the corners, this is a big pitch coming up. Got to execute to hope to either get a strikeout or a double play ball to help you get out of this thing.
Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away. Here's Ben Zobrist now. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. High in the air out to center field. Trout has a read on it, and that ends the inning. Digging in and looking for more, Mike Trout. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Number 27, Mike Trout.
Into the windup and the pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Hayward has a read on it. He's got it 1 away. Digging in once again, Bradley Zimmer. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. And now the Cubs bullpen will start working here as both a lefty and a righty are up. And this is going to be a foul ball.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. But unfortunately, right at the shortstop for the second out. Ready once again, C.J. Cron. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Here comes the first pitch. Hard hit ball to second. Zobrist has it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Back here at Angel Stadium of Anaheim. All square at 1 as we get set to start the 7th. But before we do, let's take a look at the game summary to this point. Digging in to try it again, Matt Kemp. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1.
That fastball right there will humble you. He threw it right by him. So now what do? You spread out, you use your hands, and try to be as quick as you can when you see that ball get released out of his hand.
Can't say he's tickling around the zone. Those last 2 pitches were pretty much grooved right down the middle, but it didn't bite him.
Now a reach, and he takes a tumble here, but hangs on for the first out. Here's Addison Russell. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Bouncer down the line. Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Alex Avila. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. First pitch of the at-bat. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
Well, that's another first pitch strike right there. Now he's over 70% so far in this game. First pitch strike to hitters. That's why he's deep in the game right now.
And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Has a look, now the pitch. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. Throw won't get him. Here's Javier Baez. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Ball outside.
And he just misses with a curveball. Has a look, now the pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And this one is gone. A home run. Here's Jason Hayward now. It was a single for him in his last at-bat.
Jason Hayward.
Into the windup and the pitch. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. But this one will bend foul.
Had plenty of distance, though, as it landed in the upper deck.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. And it's out of here. Back-to-back 2-out home runs. Here's Chris Bryant now. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Blake Parker comes on to pitch from the bullpen now in an unexpected move. He's their closer, so it's a surprise to see him here in the 7th. And now we see a right-hander up and throwing in the Angel bullpen. He's set. Here it comes. Now that's popped up into a slide, and he makes a great catch to retire the side.
Traditional 7th inning stretch.
Digging in the switch hitter, Cesar Hernandez. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point.
Cesar Hernandez.
Swinging a ball hit on the ground. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. That's lifted the other way out to left. Kemp moves over. He's got it 1 away. Stepping into the box, Martin Maldonado. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. And it looks like the Cubs will get a left-hander up and working out of the bullpen. And that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit. Here's Luis Valbuena now. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Luis Valbuena.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound.
Your attention, please. Now
so they'll make a matchup move here and bring on a southpaw to face the left-handed hitter due up. Franklin Gutierrez will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and 1 gone in the inning. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Sinker stayed high but called for a strike. Ready with the 1-1. Misses with a curveball that made him move his feet. And a good swing there as this is deep down the line in right, but this is going to wind up out of play.
That's a nice pitch right there. He threw him a breaking ball, comes back with the fastball, and now he's late. Now he doesn't know how to adjust. He's kind of caught in between. You got him set up perfectly.
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Here's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir. The next 3-2. Hard hit ball to short. And that gets through for a 1-out base hit. Standing in, Yunel Escobar. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Yunel Escobar.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that's in there. Base hit. Maldonado is on his way home. And the run's going to score as they inch back a bit closer. It's now a 5-2 ball game. Now batting, Gerardo Parra. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. From the stretch. This is on the ground over to first. Dive, but it's off his glove, and the run should score. Throw to first, not in time as the run is across to score. Digging in now, Andrelton Simmons. He was a ground-out victim last time up. Jordan Walden
takes the mound now, and it appears he's being brought in to face the right-handed batter who waits next.
Yeah, you usually don't hear the term righty specialist very often, but that's kind of how they're using him here, Matt. Most hitters have a harder time against pitchers of the same handedness, so we'll see if this.
Cubs have someone working in their bullpen now as a right-hander's begun to get loose. Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one. He's set, and the pitch. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Well, now they got the tying run at first base. Now it's going to take a ball in the gap to really score this guy from first base. And I'm really curious how they're going to defend that on a relay throw, and maybe if we have a play or not. But you got to hit one in the gap to get there first.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. Way in front of a great slider that time. Working for the punch out and the offering. Hot shot on the ground is short. Russell has it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8.
Number 44, Anthony Rizzo.
First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Well, Matt, I'm looking at that 0-1 pitch right there, and I'm thinking he got lucky. I mean, that ball down and in, that's right in his wheelhouse. Some guys, that's a good spot. For him, that is not a good place to flirt around with. I wouldn't do it again.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. There to take it is Trout, and that's out number 1. Now at the plate, Ben Zobrist. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Parra will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning.
Left fielder.
So here's Matt Kemp now. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. Grounded back up the middle. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. So stepping in, Bradley Zimmer. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8.
Bradley Zimmer.
Justin Wilson is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Justin Wilson.
And now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. Comes set with the 0-1. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Kemp moves over. 1 out. Now to the plate, C.J. Cron. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. First delivery to him on the way. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. The 0-1 delivery. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
I like that check swing. He started off at the off-speed pitch, but he recognized it and was able to hold up.
Hit down the line at first. Rizzo is there. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. At the plate, Cesar Hernandez. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Hernandez.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Off the plate and low here, ball 1.
1-0.
Hit in the air out to straightaway left. Oh, and he misses it. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone. Now at the plate, Martin Maldonado, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. 4 runs, 9 hits, and no errors to this point for the Angels. Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
2 things pitchers really love: called strike threes and jamming hitters. How about that? Talk about that jam right there. That's about as good as it gets.
Got him on a good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the second time tonight. Here's Addison Russell, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far.
Shortstop, Addison.
Yusmeiro Petit enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th.
Yusmeiro Petit.
And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Here's a ball swung on and lofted in the air out toward right center. Trout is there. 1 quick out to start inning number 9. Coming to the plate now, Alex Avila. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Smoke toward the hole. Hernandez from the outfield grass. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
The catcher, number 40.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. A wave and a miss. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Hit in the air out to center field. Trout has a read on it. And the inning is over. Here's Franklin Gutierrez. He'll start things out needing just
for the Angel Knights. Designated hitter
Wade Davis. If the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the 9th.
Number 71, Wade Davis.
And this is low, ball 1.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
Here's a little chopper up the middle. And a good throw gets him one gone. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Yunel Escobar. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit high in the air down the right field line. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Stepping in, Gerardo Parra. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. And he swings and pops it foul behind the plate. And he'll lunge out of the crouch to make the play. And with that, the ball game is over. Well, the lineup was clicking for him in this. MLB Network has baseball coming your way from the home of the Mets, Citi Field. Tonight, it's the home opener for 2017 between the Chicago Cubs and the New York Mets. It's going to be fun marveling at two of the best in the game, and it's next on MLB Network. Here's Javier Baez, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
Leading off tonight for the Cubs, center fielder, number 9.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first out.
Batting second.
Here's Jason
right
Hayward now. He brings a rather ugly
Hayward.
230s batting average into this one. Tough one to lay off, called a strike. And we'll see some 40s before things are said and done tonight. Right now 51 degrees at first pitch. This is hit the other way out toward left field. There to take it is Rasmus, and there are 2 out now. Stepping in, Chris Bryant. He enters play hitting down in the 240s for the year. First offering on its way. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Stanton has a read on it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Malik Smith the next to hit. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder, Malik Smith.
And this inning starts with a solid base hit. So with that, the Mets have a runner aboard to get the inning underway. Here's the shortstop now, Jose Reyes. He enters play hitting in the 260s for the year. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. A knee-high sinker, tough pitch, strike 1. Well, Harold, as we take a look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, they come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Well, Matt, I really like their pitching staff, but I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix the pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1.
Well, that was a pretty good pitch right there. A little bit late. That's why he wasn't able to catch it right there in his wheelhouse.
Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2. Runners on the move for second. Pitch inside. The throw way late, and he's in there easily at second. From the belt, kicks and deals. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. 1 out and a runner on second base. Hit slowly back to the mound. Throw in time at first for out number 2. So digging in now, Colby Rasmus. On the season, he's hitting just over 290 coming into action here. From the stretch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Baez has it in his tracks, and the inning is over. Now at the plate, Anthony Rizzo. And he is proving to be something of a non-threat with a bat in his hands this year. The average isn't pretty. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. And the changeup is way low that time. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. Oh, right back to him on the mound. And he'll flip on to first to record the out. Here's Ben Zobrist now. His average for the year sits in the 280s entering play. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that one stayed too low apparently. No score here as we play inning number 2. Hit down the line at first. but a foul ball, 1-1. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2.
2 strikes.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
Batting 6.
So here's Matt Kemp now. The average for him entering play sits down in the 250s. Squared that one up just a little late.
That was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
Sent on the ground out to second. Duffy is right there. On to Moss at first, and the inning is over. Here's the catcher, Wellington Castillo. He'll lead it off against Jake Arrieta.
Catcher, Wellington Castillo.
And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. Here comes the 1-0. A shot to second base and handled for the first out.
Batting 6.
Digging in the switch hitter, Ehire Adrianza. He'll swing it from the left side right here. Into the windup and the pitch. Swing and a liner. But quick hands over there at third as he takes it for the second out. Into the box now, Matt Duffy will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Arrieta's got his target. Here's the first pitch. Couldn't hold up on the curveball there as he went around for strike 1. Now the pitch. Slider taken here. 1 ball, 1 strike. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. On the ground to the right side. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Stepping up now, Addison Russell. 7, 8, 9, bottom of the order set to go here in the third.
Addison
First pitch
Russell.
coming. Here it is. And a great job to stick with it here as he gets the first out of the inning. Here's the catcher, Alex Avila. The average for him entering play, not far north of 200. Fastball off the plate away for ball 1. Cubs to this point have yet to break into the hit column. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Stanton has a read on it. And that's the second out of the inning. Settling in now, Jake Arrieta. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. First pitch of the at-bat. And that slider's almost in the dirt. Third inning, no score to this point. Lined hard toward right center. And that's the first hit in this one for the Cubbies. Ready for another chance? Javier Baez. 0 for 1 here in the early going. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And he swings and pops it foul behind the plate. And he'll lunge out of the crouch to put this one away. Good reactions there, and the inning is over. Here's the first baseman, Brandon Moss. He's hitting just above the banner 300 mark on the season coming into this one. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. Little chopper back to the mound. Throw to first is in time for the first out. Digging in, Irvin Santana.
Catcher, Irvin Santana.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit out toward second. And that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit. So the lineup card turns over with 1 away following the base hit out of the pitcher's spot.
Center fielder number 00.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Malik Smith. He reached on a single in his first try. Softly hit here to the left side. And that'll get down for a base hit. Digging in to try it again, Jose Reyes. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch on its way. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
That looked like he was cheating for that fastball inside right there. Early swing, got out in front of that off-speed pitch. Clearly looking for a fastball.
Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Santana is on his way home. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score. Giancarlo Stanton now. He's got a chance to add to this early lead as he'll bat with a couple of guys in scoring position. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Late that time for a strike. And then that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. Ready on 1-2. And did he hold up in time? A look down, and no, he went around. It's strike 3. Digging in for his second at-bat, Colby Rasmus. He flew out in his last at-bat. No contact on the sinker there, and he's behind 0-1. In the air out to straightaway left. Kemp has a read on it, and the inning is over. Digging in, Jason Hayward. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Jason Hayward.
Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you foul it off.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Fly ball to straightaway left. Rasmus has a read on it. 1 down. Here's Chris Bryant now. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Bryant.
Ball chopped foul right at home plate, and it's 0-1. Hit on the ground to short. Right there is Reyes. Throw to first, and Santana's got it working here. 2 quick outs. Striding in once again, Anthony Rizzo comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Fouled back. No runs, just 1 hit. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. That misses 1-2.
Tell you what, he's got a good changeup, and I love throwing the changeup right there. You got 2 strikes on the hitter. That ball coming out of the hand looks so much like a fastball with the same release, and then it ends up being a changeup. I like the pitch.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Here's the catcher, Wellington Castillo. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Catcher Wellington.
Into the windup and the pitch. A slider that he looks at over the outside corner. The windup and the 0-1. Hit hard on the ground to short. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. So coming to the plate, Ehire Adrianza. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Here we are in the middle innings, Matt, and he's over 80% first pitch strikes on hitters. You wonder why he's dominating right now. That's a great ratio, getting ahead and getting them out.
And he'll just waste one there. 1-2.
Hey, I know you have to protect the strike zone when you get the count to 2 strikes, but on an 0-2 pitch that misses by that much, it's pretty easy for a hitter not to swing at that one.
And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Number 6.
Standing in, Matt Duffy. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Over forward is Hayward, but he's going to run out of room. It's a foul ball. 1 run, 4 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and the side is retired. Here's Ben Zobrist now. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Second baseman, Ben Zobrist.
First pitch of the at-bat. Now there's a changeup to start him out, but it drops low and away for ball 1. Line to shortstop, and there's 1 away. So here's Matt Kemp now. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch coming. Here it is. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
He's having a really good game. He's over 70% first pitch strike. When you get that first pitch strike, now it opens up the whole strike zone, and that's why a pitcher can dominate, and he's doing that in this game. Now that's a slider that's pretty easy to recognize. Started on the outside, you know it's going to continue to run off the plate. But one that's difficult is that one that starts in at you and still breaks over the plate.
Under it now is Stanton to make the catch, and there are 2 away now.
Addison Russell.
Into the windup and the pitch. Addison Russell is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1.
I really like how he's getting ahead early in the count. He's pitching aggressively, and what that does, it holds the pitch count down.
2 outs, 2 strikes, and we're in the 5th inning, and he's got 1 pitch, I think, away from getting through 5 shutout innings. It's pretty impressive right now.
And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Good work in a pitcher's count to get on base and keep the inning alive. Here's the catcher, Alex Avila. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Santana will go over to first here. He's set. Here it comes. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
Well, now they got the tying run at first base. Now it's going to take a ball in the gap to really score this guy from first base. And I'm really curious how they're going to defend that on a relay throw. And maybe if we have a...
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. So striding forward now, Brandon Moss. He'll lead things off as we begin the home 5th. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit sharply on the ground. And a throw on by Zobrist gets him at first for out number 1. Digging in, Irvin Santana. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Goes down to get the sinker, and it's chopped foul at the plate. It's strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he misses with a high changeup that time. A dangerous pitch. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. And he will run this one down, moving to his left, and that's the 2nd out of the inning.
Center fielder number 00.
Digging in and looking for more, Malik Smith. Couple of singles to his credit thus far. Arrieta's got his target. Here's the first pitch. Big curveball swung on and missed. 0-1. Swinging a soft liner. And that is in there for a 2-out base knock. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit. Ready for another shot now. Jose Reyes. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. He's set, and the pitch. Didn't get on top of the sinker at all. If that's what it was trying to be, it stayed high. 1-0 pitch on the way. And a swing by Reyes as this is hit on the ground out to second. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Ready now, Jake Arrieta. He'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6.
Jake
First
Arrieta.
delivery to him on the way. Now a ball hit hard toward first, but this is gloved over there at first as he was in the right spot at the right time. One away. Here's Javier Baez. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Off the plate and low here, ball 1. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more pitch to contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
Tell you what, his spot has been the outside pitch right there, and now we're late in the game, and he continues to pound the outside pitch, and it's really working out for him.
Digging in to try it again, Jason Hayward. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And a fastball just a bit up.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about. With the first baseman holding the runner on, it's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down. Here's Chris Bryant now. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Chris Bryant.
From the belt, the pitch. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. 2-0 now.
So he threw the slider darting away to him 2 times in a row. Now I don't think he'll go for it again. I'm looking for something hard inside on this pitch.
And here's a slider for a called strike. Here's a little chopper up the middle. And a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. Giancarlo Stanton now. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home 6th.
Giancarlo Stanton.
And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike 1.
That's a big pitch right there. Now he's got him 0-1. And he still may not be comfortable. Even 0-1, he's still a pretty good hitter when he's down the count. This is a big pitch right here.
I got to say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
Good plate discipline to lay off the slider that time, and he draws even at 2-2. Takes this the other way to right. And that's going to get down in front of Hayward for a base hit. Digging in once again, Colby Rasmus. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. First pitch of the at-bat. And this is taken outside for ball 1.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2.
Well, he's out in front of that changeup. I think, Matt, that was a result of the fastball, the pitch before. He's throwing so hard, you got to honor that fastball in that situation.
To short, hit hard. Zobrist on to first, and Rasmus bounces into a double play. Ready once again, Wellington Castillo. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out of the inning. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7. Action in the Mets bullpen now. It's both a lefty and a right-hander that start to throw. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0.
No strike.
And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. Called strike on the inside, and he can't believe it at the plate. It's 1-2 now. Now here's the pitch. Ooh, good changeup, just missed inside. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
Well, he's been throwing the ball pretty well so far, but right here, 3 balls to the leadoff guy to maybe get them a chance to get them going. He's just got to come back, make him swing the bat. I'd rather see him earn his way on the base by swinging the bat instead of a walk. Back-to-back changeups, and he fouled that one off right there. I don't think he's going to come back with the third one. I got to be thinking some other pitch is coming.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Anthony Rizzo is retired to start out the 7th. Hit out towards second. And that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit. Ready for another chance? Matt Kemp. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him. Just a miserable effort there. It's 0-1.
Well, that's not a good pitch for him to hit. Look, this fella's got so much power, but you got to bring the pitch into the zone. Chasing that one there, right there, I'd go back and throw it to him again.
And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2.
Hey, that's a good job right there. You very rarely see pitchers double up where they go a pitch inside. Normally, they'll go back outside, but he followed that up with another pitch on the inside part of the plate.
Oh, on the ground to short. Could this be 2? On to first, it's a double play. As their woes continue, the inning is over. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ehire Adrianza. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Looks at a 2-seamer right down the middle. The windup and the 0-1. Looks at a sinker over the inside part of the plate.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and just about every at bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. And he struck him out. So striding in, Matt Duffy. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Matt Duffy.
First delivery to him on the way. To third. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Striding in once again, Brandon Moss. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
He is being aggressive in this inning. 0-2 on this hitter. The first 2 outs were recorded quick because he came right after the hitter. I don't think that changes right now either. He's going to continue to be.
Well, the left fielder's on it, and that retires the side. Here's Addison Russell. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
Addison Russell.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. And this will be fouled away.
Well, that's back-to-back breaking balls. He's able to foul that one off. Will they come back with a third?
Drilled to first. And this is through into right field, so the tying runs aboard to kick off the inning. Ready for another shot now, Alex Avila. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Now a quick move here to step off and look the runner back. Quick check on that tying run at first. Here's the first pitch to him. And a neck-high fastball that time.
And you've got to wonder if fatigue is becoming a bigger factor here to start the 8th. 3-0 is not the way you want to start the 8th out.
Changeup stays outside and he's behind 2-0. Pitch on its way to Avila. 3-0 now.
This inning hasn't started ideally for him on the mound, but here on 3-0, you have to have the mentality that you're only a strike and or a ground ball double play away from getting back on track.
The pitcher number 40.
Striding in. Hank Arrieta, a hit in 2 tries so far. Tommy La Stella will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Now pitching for the Mets.
So they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter. Wilson Contreras will get a chance to swing the bat here, and he'll do it in a good spot as he has runners at first and second and nobody out in the inning. Looks like a left-hander has begun to get loose out in that Mets bullpen. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. He'll enter play with that batting average still shy of the 220 mark. Still without a home run and a pair of RBIs. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1. Here's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Again, he sends it out of play.
That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. So stepping in, Javier Baez, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. A.J. Ramos takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. John Jay will get the call to pinch hit here, and he'll find he has a couple of runners aboard with only 1 out in the inning. And it looks now like a right-hander's begun to get loose in the Mets bullpen. And he doesn't want him to get off to a big lead out there at second, so he steps off to look him back. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1.
That pitch looked like it could have been a little high, but he's been calling that pitch all night. Kind of rough for a pinch hitter, but I'm sure his teammates let him know that's where the zone has been.
Fastball taken inside for a ball. 2-1 now.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here. In a big spot like this, you have to be looking for something you can handle. That pitch bunched him up completely, so I think he's trying to do a little bit too much right now.
Reyes. Here's Jason Hayward now, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. And look out as that one ran in and got him. Here's Chris Bryant now, not providing much out of the 3-hole in this one. Hitless in 3 at-bats so far.
Bryant
trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Skied into very shallow right. Stanton has a read on it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Pedro Strop will come on to pitch now as he'll move into the 8th spot in the lineup on the double switch here. John Jay is also into the ball game now as he'll take over in the leadoff spot.
Number 30, John Jay.
Now at the plate, A.J. Ramos, and he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Kenny Vargas is going to grab a bat here as he looks to try to set the hit in the air out to left. Kemp has a read on it, makes the play, 1 away. Malik Smith the next to hit. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now. Popped up, calling for it. Rizzo, he's got it, and there are 2 down now. Into the box now, Jose Reyes. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. Here comes the 0-1. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. Now Reyes awaits the 1-1. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Kemp ranging back. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Manny Parra comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Manny Parra.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out 1.
44, Anthony Rizzo.
High in the air out to center field.
Waiting on it is Smith.
1 out. Here's Ben Zobrist now. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Answers the call from dugout as he'll try to record the final 2 outs of this one. Into the windup and the pitch. And the changeup is way low that time.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
Hard liner to center field. Smith is there. 2 gone. Cubs are down to their final out now. And stepping forth is the left fielder, Matt Kemp. Driven nicely into the gap. Kemp will turn and go to second. Throw into second. And hold all tickets now as the tying run gets into scoring position with a 2-out double. Here's Addison Russell. He's 2 for 3 thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
1-0.
He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. 1-0 count. Here it is. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. Ready with the 1-1. And this is swung on and missed, so the Cubs are down to their final strike here.
That's a really nice thing about pitching with the base open. You can work out of the strike.
And, oh, that one almost got him on the chops as it gets right by him. But not in time as the run scores, and the lead is trimmed to 1. Standing in now, the pitcher, Pedro Strop. So with 2 away, they decide to let him hit. Instead of burning a pinch hitter, Kyle Schwarber will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And he is out on the tag. Mike Montgomery enters to do the pitching, and best case scenario for him is to push this one into extra innings.
Montgomery.
Digging in and looking for more, Giancarlo Stanton. He'll be the one to get us going.
Right fielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
And now the Cubs bullpen will start working here.
Good off-speed pitch had him out in front for strike one.
Well, that's such a great pitch for the pitcher. It's so hard to lay off a changeup when you're looking for a fastball on the first pitch, and clearly he was looking fastball.
Kemp on the run, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Now at the plate, Colby Rasmus. He was a double play victim last time around. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. 1-1 coming to Rasmus. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Here's the catcher, Wellington Castillo. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. First pitch of the at-bat. And he'll miss the target away with a fastball. It's 1-0. Slapped hard the opposite way, but a little unlucky there as it's hit right to him in right field for the final out of the inning. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Number 40, Wilson.
Into the windup and the pitch. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
Throw to first gets him. 1 out here to lead off the 10th.
How about him?
Digging in, John Jay comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. A windup and the 0-1. And a neck-high fastball that time. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Well, clearly he's not sitting changeup with that swing. I like the early changeup. Now it sets up your fastball and all your other off-speed stuff, because now the changeup, anything's faster than that. He's got him off balance now.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. John Jay goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Jason Hayward is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. Hit hard on the ground to the right. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. Into the box, Chris Bryant, struggling so far in this one, and looking to erase his. Here's the first pitch, and oh, this one's by him to the backstop. And a very big mistake, as that'll move the possible go-ahead run into scoring position. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
That's a great check swing. It's tough to hold up on that pitch. It looks like a fastball, and the slider just breaks away from you. He's held up, though. Strong hands.
And he has just given them the lead late as this is down for extra bases. And that will score the run from second as they jump in front now 2-1. And he'll get in there safely.
The first baseman, Anthony Rizzo.
Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch. Anthony Rizzo is the batter now as he looks at a ball 1-0. Trying to keep the deficit right where it is. The pitch. 2-0. Here he comes on 2-0. Started to go around, but he's able to check his swing for ball 3.
You know, I think that off-speed pitch fooled him a little bit, but not enough. He was able to hold back.
And that misses ball 4, so it's first and second now with 2 out.
The second baseman,
Digging in the switch hitter, Ben Zobrist. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. Paul Seward. First pitch coming. Here it is. And this is taken outside for ball 1. 2 down, runners at first and second. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Saw his eyes light up that time, but he swung at a bad one there.
He might have been setting him up with that high fastball to change his eye look. Now he's got him set up. Maybe he'll go down the zone.
Reined in. And the throw to first is in time, but the damage has been done as the side is retired. Digging in now, Ehire Adrianza. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once.
Adrianza.
Wade Davis enters the game here an inning later than usual as he'll try to close this one out in the 10th.
Wade Davis.
First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. Cubs have someone working in their bullpen now as a right-hander's begun to get loose. Popped foul, and it looks like that's going to make it into the VIP seats.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Now here's the pitch. And this is going to be a foul ball.
That's a nice pitch right there. He threw him a breaking ball, comes back with the fastball, and now he's late. Now he doesn't know how to adjust. He's kind of caught in between. You got him set up perfectly.
2-2. Here it is. Outside and a full count, 3-2.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
Happ has a read on it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Digging in, Matt Duffy. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Brandon Phillips will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Brandon Phillips.
Right-hander against right-hander as this is a ball 1-0. He'll enter play here with an average just over 250. 3 homers, 10 RBIs. And that one misses upstairs, 2-0. The 2-0 pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike. 2 balls and a strike. Here it is. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And that is swung on and missed, and things are starting to look bleak here for the home 9. There are 2 away now. Here comes the pitch to Moss. And this ball swung on and hit to center field, and this should do it. Happ is there to make the catch, and with that, the ball game is over. And guys, the Cubs were given an excellent outing on the mound here by this man, Wade Davis. Strike opposed, he's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, I thought he pitched really well. He wasn't necessarily dominant, but turned in a good, solid effort and definitely was a factor in the win here.